Hello, welcome back to Iron and Pearls. Um, I just wanted to give a small update. As many of you know, I've been struggling with some medical issues, and I actually got issued a care coordinator by the insurance, and they were trying to help me. They came to my home and did a whole interview, and was trying to help me to get full Medicaid, which would, I guess, have helped me in a better way than what I have now. Um, but if they could have shown the need and I could have got full Medicaid, I would have been able to be treated by doctors outside of the state since these doctors aren't making appointments for me, aren't treating me, and aren't trying to treat the underlying problem that's caused my diaphragm to be partially paralyzed. Um, so just I could have a better quality of life. But it looks like, it's going to have to get really severe and acute before, I get further help. But that said, I'm actually okay with that. I kind of expected that just because I haven't really received much care in the right direction for over a year now. So, and I know many of you struggle with this too. So, but I know that Jesus tells me, that I can do all things through God who strengthens me, through Christ who strengthens me, and that's what I'll do. Is I will continue to do what I'm going to do. Today, I'm actually focusing on putting in the last of my summer crops in today. So I'm going to be growing a lot in the greenhouse and also in the other two garden boxes I have prepared already, and getting ready to replant in the next week two other garden boxes that had winter vegetables in there, like cilantro and just different things that like it when it's cooler. But I will let you guys know how that goes. I'm hoping to do really well with it. I know I'll have to fight the elements here because it gets really dry and hot. I'm going to have to fight all of the pests because we have a massive amount of grasshoppers usually that come and invade our yard. So I'm trying not to do really pesticides to kill those, but I am trying to be ingenious with some of the home remedy items that you can put out and plants you can plant that they don't like in order to not contaminate my soil or my other plants that I want to grow. And I'm not trying to get the biggest yields and the biggest fruits of the biggest vegetables. I just want to have an abundance so that I can have them for myself, my family, and sell some of them, and share some. And so that's what my goal is. And, Jesus is really good to us in that even when in the midst of negative outcomes or lack of care, basically medical neglect and other types of things, he's always been there for me. I mean, for whether it was from child abuse that I suffered or the spousal mental abuse or neglect, um, and all my health problems. He has never, problems with my kids. He's never let me down. He's never forsaken me. And I'm alive today and still having as many good days as I have and still able to do the things I'm able to do. I'm, walking around, I'm thinking things that they said I wouldn't be able to do when I was in my early 30s. They said I'd be disabled forever. So, he's already shown that he is Lord of Lords. He is the great physician. He is the healer. I mean, doctors can treat you, they can cut on you, but they don't heal you. Only Christ can heal. So that gives me great hope. And um, purpose is still the same, to reach others for Christ and to love on people and to put yourself last behind other people and their will, not to let them take advantage of you and stomp on you, but to, see about others' well-being. And that's what I'm going to focus on. And I appreciate all of you that check in here with me. And leave me any comments you'd like to leave me if some of you have gone through or going through what I'm going through medically, or have taken to a green thumb and began to start trying to grow a little bit of stuff for yourself or your family members, or even other things I'm doing right now. My husband and I were paying off our debt and just really tightening the belt and paying off debt. And we're going to be listing a lot of things for sale in our local markets that's free, and trying to set up and sell off a lot of stuff and just put it toward bills. Stuff that we're not even using, stuff we're not enjoying. It's not increasing our quality of life. And if it's around our home or in our home, in our vehicles, what have you, and it's not increasing your quality of life or maintaining, in a good way, your quality of life. Basically, what I'm saying, if you have to spend more time worried about who's going to break in and steal your stuff than actually enjoying life, then, it's a good thing to go ahead and clear out a lot of those things, because you really don't need them if it's not increasing your quality of life. So, but if it can pay off some debts that would definitely increase your quality of life, then that's what you should do, because that's being wise. That's being a good steward with what you have. It's just scriptural. And so that's one way that we can try to be better people and try to do better things is to, I'm not saying you have to be a minimalist. I mean, I like my little things that I look at and that mean something to me too, but I'm sure that all of us have things that are around that is there, and maybe we're kind of happy it's there, or we're used to it being there, and we're used to, storing it away, but it doesn't mean that it enhances our quality of life. And if it's not bringing you closer to Christ and it's not enhancing your quality of life, then it's probably time to go ahead and liquidate that and use that money for better purposes. And if you don't have a bunch of debt or something you need to pay, I mean, why not treat yourself to a vacation? I mean, a short cruise, um, something upgraded on your car, more payments to your car, pay it off quicker. Um, just, someone else that is really, really on your mind that, that's struggling, but wondering how you can help. Well, liquidate something and maybe pay their electric bill, your phone bill, help people out. But that's what I have for you today. And God bless you all. I pray that God takes care of you and all of your needs, and that you seek Him often all throughout the day, and never forget to maintain that relationship and to stay close to Him, so that He can inform you of what's true and what's Christ-like through the Spirit, and so that you don't have to walk in confusion or darkness, because that is not of Him. All right, have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.